You already...
$50.
And welcome to another episode of Vampires and Vitae. Thank you again for joining us at our table like we normally do. We're going to pass it off to Tyler real quick to give us a little backdrop of what happened the last episode.
Danica's in an elevator.
This is true.
Yes.
Let's go.
Wow. Even those weeks where I have to fill in and do a recap, I've done better than that.
I had to do a recap once. That was weird.
Yes, it was.
Melinda texted me and I was in the shower.
Well, since we're all together, let's make this a collective effort. What happened last episode?
Day was naked.
I was naked, but that's only because Lawrence was naked.
I mean,
Lawrence and Day were phasing back and forth.
There was a collective nakedness about it.
and which is weird because like usually it's just Lawrence and not a full body switch.
Yes.
I was wearing his clothes, he was wearing my clothes. Danica got really embarrassed because who were you hiding from?
Frank.
Frank, yeah.
Was it oh, yeah, it was
Yeah,
Frank.
you were embarrassed secondhand because Frank is so loud, so you decided to hide in an elevator. I stole pants. Pretty sure that was last episode. I stole some
corduroys.
From Gomez.
Not
You found out that
corduroys,
Gomez stole Lawrence's watch.
But I left the watch and stole his lockpicking kit because that's the kind of person Day is.
Anna had to convince Gomez that everything was fine.
Again
Again.
and again
Yes.
and again.
Oh, and then you sent Frank in and he was like, so do you want me to fuck the old people?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes.
If you cloud memory Gomez one more time, I'm pretty sure it's going to be like when you microwave an egg.
Yes. I
Like
know.
his
I
poor
know.
little head.
I know. I feel so bad. But he's asking so many hard questions, and I do not know how to
He's
answer them.
perceptive. It's not his fault.
I mean, I get it,
You're
but
not exactly subtle.
you know what, though? He needs to just relax and have
Like
some
the most
butterscotch
perceptive
pudding.
human and the least subtle vampire.
Yeah, right? Very true.
So yeah, that's what's happening. Danica's in an elevator. Frank wants to fuck Anna, which we just found out. Day is kind of into Lawrence's new trench coat corduroy pants look. That's what's going on. That's what's happening. Where is Rasputin? For the love of God, it's been like 2 episodes. We need to find your dad. Welcome to Vampire.
Where's my dog? Where is your brother?
Yeah, right.
Do not know. Bet you they're together.
Where's this child that rode off with my,
Where's the
my most
child?
sacred friend?
Where's the child?
Where's my boyfriend?
Good question. Where is the child?
And Dave, because we just started with you, why don't you continue to tell us a little bit about your character?
My name is Tyler, and I play Day.
Yay.
Yay.
Word.
Wow. Home slice. G Bunny.
Really homebrewed. I don't know how we got to this point. I'll be honest.
Are we still playing Vampire?
I'm not. I've got some new skills that don't exist, but now
40
they
chess
do.
up in this.
We play fast and loose. Don't add us. It's all about the fun and the lore. I mean, technically these skills do exist. Just
They're offshoots.
they're offshoots. Still angry. Still in love. And still off drugs. Yeah, that's your boy.
Sarah, give us a little bit of background about yours.
Yo, what up?
It's
My
your
name
girl.
It's your girl, Sarah. That doesn't rhyme with anything, does it?
It's gonna be a good episode.
Oh, yeah.
I play Danika.
Question mark?
Question mark. I guess sometimes.
Danica, the Ramica.
Yeah, that doesn't help her.
Yeah.
No. My brain. I don't know where it just went.
I'm trying to fill the dead air. It's not good for radio. I'm struggling over here.
All right, Melinda.
Please, God, I'm sweating.
Okay, Melinda, I play Anna. She talks with a terrible accent, which I do not think is getting any better. But one thing that I've noticed that she has started to do is she's starting to put the in front of people's names.
The day.
The day.
The
The
Lord.
day, the
The
Lawrence. Yeah.
The Rasputin.
Yeah.
The David.
I think it started with the David.
yeah, the David.
David.
Oh, has it
Leanne.
really been a thing that I've done all along?
Yeah.
It's
Has it
gotten.
been?
I mean, you'll call us Day, but you will refer to people as the Day.
Yeah, when you're talking about someone in the third person and not speaking directly to them, you always say
I
that.
Why
edit
are you
these
so
episodes.
weird?
I edit
You're
these
so
episodes,
weird.
and I just picked it up in the last couple of episodes that I was doing it.
so many layers to Anna, and I don't think we'll ever get to the core.
I don't think so either. Yeah. Wow. She's complex. She's a magic user sometimes, and Rasputin is missing, and that concerns her because now she has a bunch of elderly people in the basement of the Queen's castle, and they were going to be a bath, but now she doesn't know what to do with them. So she gave them to Frank.
Yep. He's a good person to have there. He's gonna do a great job.
Oh dear.
All right.
I have something about Danika now.
Okay.
All right.
Do it.
I feel like in the beginning when I was playing, I was metagaming a lot because I wanted her to be a specific way, and now
Sure.
she's way stupider than she was in the beginning.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. If that's the honest character, that's how
But
you want to
also,
play.
all of this shit keeps happening. Like, killed her sire, her dog's missing, fucking
Yeah.
left hand of God just dropped dead in front of her, and now Sprocket.
You kind of
Don't forget Jessica.
Oh, and Jessica. Yeah. Like,
Death surrounds you, child.
all of these
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Danika's just like, why?
You have a country song essentially about you.
Yeah. I bet you think this song is about you.
All right.
No?
So.
I'm sorry, what?
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 Oh.
So.
Day is creeping.
Yeah. Right.
They will wait.
Day will wait.
All of this chaos is happening in your very comfortable sconce-lit hallway in the hospital wing of the wonderful palace. Sprocket is examining Anna's new freaked out arm, has no idea what's going on. The wonderful Danika is hiding currently in an elevator, and Day is...
I believe I was just listening to Anna and Frank going
go
back,
back
and
and
forth. So
forth.
he's probably just chilling with Lawrence at this point.
Day, you see that in the middle of the conversation with Lawrence, he kind of perks up for a second and he starts walking towards where Gomez and his wife were staying in that room. And he just like kind of like right in the middle, it's like he heard a buzzing and he's trying to figure out where that noise is coming.
Okay, well, let's not do that, buddy. You know, you're pretty new to this whole undead thing, so
Yeah, you can't hear that?
let me find out.
It's like yeah. Yeah, you can't.
I don't know, storyteller, does
Yeah,
he?
right. Make an awareness check
my
for me.
Awareness. Okay.
Yeah.
Does this count as a concealed object?
No, it is not.
All right.
That's how today's gonna go. That's what's up.
Right. That's what's going to happen.
No.
So he keeps on trying to like searching around, and he just ends up standing in front of that door.
You okay, bud? What do you gotta be?
Yo,
you gotta
you
communicate
gotta
here.
come and see this.
See. Okay.
And he like is like motioning you over as like, you know, her and Frank are still having the conversations. You just saw Frank like boom down the stairways, and you turn back and you do see Lawrence standing in front of the doorway that Gomez was in. And
I'm gonna put a hand on Lawrence's shoulder, comfortingly, but also as a reaction in case this man goes off the rails, and I'm going to look at what he's looking at.
right, as you look into the room, you see that poor Gomez, today's activities have been quite a lot on him. But he's laying in one bed with his wife. There's two beds in the room, but they're in one little bed. He seems to be cuddled over her, and she has her finger up, and she's starting to make things appear above the bed, almost like a crib. You know how you have the stars and the planets that circle. She's just slightly humming to herself.
Is that your mom?
I don't know what the fuck she's doing, man.
Okay, all right. I just you gave me no frame of reference for that.
I don't know people that can make. I mean, I don't think this is vampiric. This seems to be a little bit different. The only back and forth you've seen about her is her being very out to lunch. You know what I mean? Like not a full grasp of reality anymore.
By the way, you're wearing his pants, just so you know. And then I walk over to Anna.
Yeah, Anna, you can come over and see this happening as
I'm
well.
just like, doing one of these, like my eyes, your eyes, my eyes at the door.
Anna looks behind her shoulder. It's like, what?
I'm like, no, fucking my eyes, then your eyes, and my eyes in the door.
Oh, you want me to come and look in the door?
My eyes, your eyes in the door. Okay.
In the door. There's something happening.
Please get over here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Here, go. When you say that a little bit loud, you hear Gomez go, and he just like paddles a little bit deeper into his beautiful wife.
Who did you bring into this place?
What do you mean? It is the Myrtle and the Gomez.
Shh,
It's the Myrtle and it's the Gomez.
look at the Myrtle.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, Myrtle.
I wonder if she will teach me.
What is that? Did you know this?
I didn't know.
Did you bring in a bunch of magic
No,
users?
I mean, the Gomez seems a little bit weird. It makes sense for his wife to be a little bit weird,
Yeah,
doesn't
he
it?
stole your watch, Lawrence.
Lawrence goes, looks down and goes, "Hey,
But
Hey.
I got his lockpicking tools.
can we get back my watch? It was
Lockpicking tools, Lawrence.
also watch
Utility.
time."
You are
Pope.
time.
Fine. He just like he sees his
Time is a
watch.
concept. You don't
Yeah, right.
need
Yeah,
it.
he looks at it like table that the watch was on. He has to take a step. Myrtle like immediately snaps her head over to the side to look.
Hey, a bunch of peeping toms over here.
Hi, Myrtle or
Myrtle, yeah, Myrtle.
yeah. Okay, so you're a magic user of some sort, or
It's a thing I've always been able to do, yeah.
just the planets, or
Well, I can do all kinds of things. And she like starts to make like little like dolls and teddy bears and like stuff, cute things kind of bounce through the air.
You know, I'm gonna do something crazy right now. I'm just gonna be totally honest here. We're vampires. I'm just gonna come out and say it. Hi, my name's Day.
I'm still Myrtle.
Okay, all right.
any
I'll
reaction
be
from
honest,
Myrtle at all?
Not really.
I-
She's not really phased.
I really expected something out of that. Day is sweating a little bit.
Yeah,
Vampire sweats?
I don't know. I do now.
Lawrence goes, so have you always been magical, or is this something that happened newly, or
What, like I came in the castle and now I can do magic? No. I've always done it.
What about?
He does not know though.
He doesn't know.
No.
How long have you been married?
Like forever.
I mean, that's
Flipping back into
I
office
know,
accent.
Fred. Oh, it's so hard. Oh. I've been sitting here for 20 minutes going, okay. Have fun storming the castle. No, that's not it. That's not going to give me anything.
that's how I do it?
I'm a witch. I'm your wife. I don't know. Okay. I will try.
I was just surprised that you
Give me-
started doing Myrtle's voice.
I know.
confused
Oh
for
my
a moment.
God.
I was like, oh my god, I brought Anna over. And
So
now-
bad.
So I mean, like, do you have like a school of? Were you classically trained?
Lawrence, stop nerding out.
We normally have a fixed on most people if they're users or not.
Okay, all right.
I haven't. I mean, I don't know if she's doing invocation. I don't know if she's doing, if she's not moving things. It just seems to be appearing. And like he walks up to like one of the stars, and like puts his finger up and takes it back really fast, like it's hot. And he goes, "So they have physical presence too? Jesus Christ, what are you?"
So they're not illusions?
Well, they're.
Myrtle? Are these things real?
I mean, I make them.
I'm at a loss, Lawrence. I'll be honest here.
And your husband has no idea that you can do this.
No.
So, and he like points to the watch. He seems to be crafty, let's just call it. I saw what he could do with Day's, just being his handcuffs.
He's slippery.
Like slippery to what extent?
We've never been caught.
So you guys are like in together with this? You're aware of him being a slippery individual.
I am aware, of course. I'm his wife.
Do you
So
help?
you're aware that he's slippery, but he's not aware that you do this at this point.
Right. And Myrtle at that point, kind of, I don't know if she's been kind of sitting up, I suppose,
Yeah,
at this
yeah,
point.
yeah,
But
he's just passed
at this
out.
point in the bed, yeah, she kind of gets up onto her knees and she puts a hand on either side of his head. And there's like a blue light that comes from it between her hands and it kind of like goes through his skull. and it's like she's healing the breaks in his mind that Anna had created. So it's like she's mending those gaps.
Day is fascinated, but also wondering what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. Vol walks up and goes, I've seen you. I've seen you
Oh,
be.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Fucking shit,
yeah,
Vol.
seem to be not with it, if you will. Do you put on this facade for your husband, or is this just like a moment of clarity that we're getting to talk to you in? Like, will you remember this conversation?
Does this have to be an either-or situation?
Well, it'd be useful to know if we can use you later, or if this is just going to be...
Isn't that what Anna was going to do anyways?
It's kind of a crapshoot, to be honest.
There's a moment of like him just like nodding that like either you're going to have this or you're not going to have this. He goes, well, that's interesting. And writes that down. I believe that you guys could use your rest. It's been quite an ordeal out there. And apparently there's pudding. Do you still like pudding? I'm sorry. This is just
We've been
very
waiting all night for this friggin' pudding.
Okay.
It better be delicious.
You hear again, like coming now back up the stairs.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. He's not there yet, but you can the outrageously loud, steps of Frank is coming down the hallway.
That sounds like my pudding.
Phil goes, Sprocket, you were interested in Danika for some reason. Do you want to catch up with her? Because I believe she ran that way. He goes, oh, yes. The one that's blessed by God. Why did she run away?
Who,
You
Danika?
know the sprocket, not everybody likes it when you do your little experiments on them. Sometimes it is a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, I believe that we should all... In fact, I want to try out all of your guys' new little... Let's call them enhancements.
Sprocket, I'll make you a deal. You keep that fucking aux cable away from my nostrils, and I will do whatever you need.
Just your nostrils. Agreed.
Let me read it.
Yeah, right. No, he's already like...
God.
Yeah, right. He's already walking
bitch.
past you. Yeah.
I light a cigarette.
Yeah. Right.
Motherfucker.
So I imagine that all of you guys are leaving this little bastion. No problem.
Like, I assume we take the elevator.
Sprocket is leading right now, followed by Vol. If you guys want to follow suit, we're trying to find Danika at this point.
I mean, I do not even know if this thing is going to hurt people if I have them in close quarters.
Yeah.
Maybe I
If
will
you
take the
stab
second.
me in the elevator.
Can I
yeah.
just take the second elevator maybe down by myself?
Yeah,
Sure.
Sprocket is like, do not wave it around. I saw what happened with the God-blessed one. It was not nice. It was quite explosive, if I was to be honest about it.
Sprocket, you need to learn how to breathe, man.
It's what I do constantly. You don't even technically breathe unless you want to, so. And he's just charging his way down. Gets to the elevator, hits the button, ding. The door opens in front of you. What are you currently doing?
I am.
Ribbon dancing.
Right?
Danika is crouched with both of her katanas up, just waiting for Frank to say some dumb shit when the door opens.
Frank's not there.
That's what she was expecting, though.
Okay.
Anna, this looks like your elevator.
But you want me to ride with the other pokey things, I suppose.
I mean, might as well put all the sharp objects in one box.
Danica, we have not hung upside down together in a long time. Do
Is
you
he
think
gone?
that we can... What?
Frank, is he gone?
Frank is not gone, but he's not currently with us.
He's taking care of the old people.
Yeah.
Like, actually taking care of them. not
Yeah,
like,
he's got them butterscotch pudding.
Like, he's not going to eat them. And
Is that a euphemism?
Is he going to fuck them?
What?
I may have heard some things.
No, I mean, he kept going on about it, and I do not understand where that he got it from. Although, now knowing a little bit more about Myrtle, she might be into it.
I don't know, man.
You hear down the hallway, obviously at the first of the collection of rooms that are now housing your old folks' home. You hear, "Oh, hi everybody. Yeah, Yeah, it's butterscotch. Who needs some butterscotch?
Oh my god, Anna, get in here. Let's go.
But you know what, though? I think it works out really well because they don't have hard hearing and he talks really loud. So I think that it accidentally works out really
Awesome.
well.
He can stay there
Don't
forever.
you agree? Why don't you
Sprocket,
like the
what
Frank?
floor? What floor?
We need to get up to the surface, so we're
I
going
just
to
like reach my arm around and
Yeah.
hit the button and then let the doors close
Yeah.
as they're talking.
Yeah, right. So like as you do that, both you and Danika see through like down the hall. You see this giant black man who Frank is. On his huge wide frame, just like this little pink apron that comes down, and he has a full like tray of butterscotch like puddings that are going all the way out.
It's the last thing you see.
Yeah, right. As it closes.
That is amazing, Danika. Like, really? Why don't you like the Frank?
Just something about him.
What is it? Is
going-
it because he's so loud?
Probably.
I mean, it does take a minute to get used to, but...
He's just really aggressive, you know?
Oh, yes, but it also has its charms. At least you know where you stand. You know?
I mean, I don't think he gets that I don't like him.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure that he gets it. He's just trying to overcompensate because I think he's the kind of person who cannot tolerate being disliked, you know?
Ding. Door opens.
I guess this is the floor, so we're supposed to get out, so we can send the elevator back down. You know what? We should ride back down in the elevator and just tell them that we forgot to get off.
Okay.
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 Ding. Door closes.
Oh my god, Gay's going to be so mad.
Oh, do we get upside down now?
Yes, I think we should.
We went the wrong way
What do you mean?
because we were down. 'Cause we were supposed to go up. And
Yes, I know. We're going back down to
Yes.
where they are.
Yes.
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 So we're going to hang from the ceiling now,
Right,
and then
yes.
we'll just speech in the
The door opens. Sprocket's the first one into the elevator. You guys are now both upside down.
Yes.
With your bloody thing hanging out
Yeah.
and your two katanas raised. What the fuck?
Surprise,
Is this like a? Have you multiplied?
What
Are
do you
there
mean?
two of you?
What are
Is
you
this a
talking
new-
about?
Well, you were supposed to be have you, like a cell, become multifaceted?
Oh, right. No,
Dave just
Sprocket.
hits
Wait.
the button again.
Yeah. Right.
As it
All that
closes
happened.
As it closes on the three
Yeah,
of them.
right.
you know? It goes
It
up.
was just we got really into our girl chats because you know what, we really haven't had the chance to have like a girl chat in a long time. Do you want to have chat with us?
Yeah, and one elevator ride wasn't enough, so we
Yes.
just took a second one.
All right.
Standing outside with everybody else, I'm just gonna look at Sprocket like dead in the eyes and be like, "Have faith, my furry friend." And then I hit the door close and then pull back out as it just closed.
Sprocket, don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah, no, I mean we're not really scary people, you know,
The
Sprocket.
God blessed and the scary one I'm currently in a tube with.
Did you
This
hear
is-
that? They called me the scary one.
I thought I was the scary one.
Oh, are you the scary one?
I don't know.
Who's the scary one?
I imagine you guys are gesturing as you're saying this, and he just has his hands up like, it's together, and as you gesture, Danika, like there is a small amount of wave of power that goes like trails behind your katana.
You know what?
Less movements, ladies. If we could just not die in
We're
an
just trying to
elevator.
have fun, Sprocket.
Yes, but death in an elevator, I can imagine being all that fun.
We're not trying to kill you. You're fine.
Yeah, it's going to be fine, Sprocket.
Right, finally, it goes ding, and the door opens. He like for as old as he is, like crabs out on his back
Four-legged.
head. Yeah, I mean, like he like takes off as a dog.
My God.
Yeah, right. Like, all right.
I mean,
we're
honestly, Danica, I do not think that the Sprocket is cut out to have our girl lights with us.
don't
We're
think
going
so.
to walk out slowly.
What else,
Anna,
Sully?
Anna,
What
my
is-
foot's stuck. I don't think I could get
Oh,
down.
no, I got it.
Yeah, right.
Swords and fucking
The door closes.
General tomfoolery.
Yeah, right. It comes back down. It opens in front of, it is open. The door opens and there's no blood splatter. So, at least something has right
Yeah,
down. Vol.
Day, Lawrence, and Vol have an extraordinarily uneventful ride.
Yeah, right.
Not a fucking word spoken. Vol is scribbling. Day is like fucking with a cigarette.
Yeah, right.
Lawrence is like has a bowl of butterscotch.
Yeah, right.
Wondering if he can eat
He's
it or not.
stolen one somehow.
Can you even eat that anymore?
I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. Door opens and everyone piles out.
Anna, I just don't understand why he ran away so fast.
Well, I mean, I guess some people are just not cut out for, hanging out with us.
Hey, you know if Lawrence can eat that?
Would eat what?
I just point at Lawrence, the butterscotch.
I mean, you can try it. All you're going to do is bring it back up, Lawrence.
Vol looks very intently. And Lawrence, has his first spoon of butterscotch that he was about to put in his mouth and goes, sticks out, pulls the spoon out, is clean.
How do you feel?
Lawrence, you have to swallow it.
Long swallow. There is a grimace.
Oh, it does not taste as good, does it? Or is it just you don't like butterscotch?
I mean, I think it's settling.
We could get you blood flavored pudding.
It just doesn't have the same.
Blood pudding already exists.
There you go. Blood pudding.
It just doesn't have the same flavor.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a little
it's
bit
like,
disappointing, isn't
I'd
it?
say you get used to it, but it's a constant sadness.
Yeah,
It is.
It's. I feel like not that pudding needs salt, but like it needs about a pound of salt in it.
Yeah, see, you've gone off of the sweets, now you need the savory all of the time.
Well, I do like chips.
He
so
does like chips. Chips might still be good.
we'll-
They could be.
We'll see.
and he's just kind of. There's a little bit of sadness to him, but he's also seen a lot of really cool stuff that you guys have been doing as vampires in the last couple of minutes. So
And I
he
mean-
hasn't lost all of his spirits, but there
I mean,
is
Lawrence,
that.
you gotta look at this. Usually when somebody is turned, it takes about a week for them to stop being feral. The fact that you've done this in about a couple of hours, about 12 hours, give or take, probably has something to do with your perception of time and the way that you can exist through it. So that's cool. Welcome
Yeah, and
to
you're
the,
still the time bulb.
welcome to the team.
He like reaches up absentmindedly and rubs his head, obviously missing that hat for some reason.
Oh, yes, we still need to find your hat, don't we?
Well, because like how you said you felt like you lived 80 years when the whole ancient thing happened.
Yeah,
I think there was a smaller scale thing that happened when you turned,
that could be.
which allowed you to kind of get over it a little bit easier than what you saw me doing.
He takes a moment, and you actually see a little bit of maybe him being ashamed that he forced you through that. But I mean, together you guys have grown through that, so there's a little bit of like maybe I shouldn't, but at the end of the day, I don't feel bad about how it all ended up. And Sprocket goes, so, and he's like really looking at your forearm, like obviously something has transpired or has been imparted with all of you.
No
Dude,
shit, Sprocket.
We look like the most fucked up X-Men.
Yeah. True story.
Just bone arms.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The time twins.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And
Oh my
the
God.
sword dancer.
Yeah, right.
Bone arms and the time twins.
Those are what he
How
has.
does your brain work? Because that's either brilliant or the most ridiculous thing I've heard you say.
Why not both?
What?
Because I believe that we can. We have a bombed out city. We might as well find out the extent of let's call it an evolution that you've all transpired.
I mean, what I would like to know is how I get my arm back to being my arm and not being this big bloody blade thing.
Well,
Like, how do I?
Does it hurt? Like,
No, it does not hurt, but it will
Is it-
not.
Wait. Let's walk a little away from the amazing palace, maybe down a couple side streets to a bombed out area. And you can wave it around all you want.
Yes,
All right.
ribbon dancing.
Yeah, right. So, yes.
You said it, Sprocket. I'm just saying.
If you guys thought that my Phantom of the Opera performance was good,
So now you're going to have Phantom of
Sweet.
the Opera with the sword dancing.
yes.
He starts leading you down a couple different streets. This conversation continues as you guys are all walking. And you get to a just like the rest of the city of London, quite a bombed out area. I mean, the cobble streets most of them are broken. If not, you see the sewer itself on part of the street is exposed. Mist is drifting out of that. There's no more fires left in this building, left in this area
For now.
for now. Cars that are, like two wheels on the side are blown out, and the other side is like kind of scratched with just an impact. You know what I mean? Like the paint and everything's down. Sprocket looks up and goes, "Well, you're not going to ruin anything here." And as my wonderful,
challenge?
yes, as my God-blessed individual, how about you do some ribbon dancing?
I am
It's a good
dying to
place
see the ribbon
start.
dancing, to be honest.
That
Danica-
way, if you could ribbon dance in this general direction. And he points down the street that obviously no one is standing on.
Okay, so I'll just walk down
Yeah.
the end of the street.
I'm looking at
Nothing
Lauren.
weird happens.
I'm
I don't
looking at-
blink or anything.
No, it feels like you're getting a little bit like more in control of that aspect of it. The one that's weirded you out the most has been that weird flash of what happened in Rasputin's room. You can try. I want you guys to all try out all of your
Yeah.
new stuff.
I'm looking at Lawrence and I'm like, I don't get why he's so scared of those swords. I've seen them; they look a little different, but I think this is
Danica gets very composed
ridiculous.
and like closes her eyes and then just does the worst possible interpretation of ribbon dancing that you've ever seen.
The only difference is, as you pull out the two katanas behind your back, they do cross for a second, and just that moment of them going ding together, it's like a chime that tells people to sit down in school. Like there's a ding, 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 and then you can do your crazy ribbon dancing. But
Can we get a performance check on that?
yeah, actually, I
Yeah.
would love you to be a toreador for a second and do some ribbon dancing. Charisma and performance.
Well, I've got nothing in performance, so this will be fun. Danica is not an artsy toreador. No.
No successes.
No.
I told you, Lawrence, this is
Yeah.
bad.
So you just
I did say it was the worst possible interpretation.
I disagreed.
Yeah, right. So you wave the swords around a lot, thinking of it
flailing.
being a wonderful dance and like do a bow to everything. Nothing has happened other than that, just that brief moment that they connected at the top.
Congratulations, Danica. You made a bell.
Try. You seem to be good in a fight.
Yes. You want me to stab something?
Eddie like points to like a car. Can you imagine that this is a person that you'd like to die? Try to hit the car, but with your ribbon dancing internals.
Yes, I mean like less Simone Biles and a little bit more, I don't know, Laura Croft.
Okay, all right. Danica takes one katana and just sort of like in like a whipping motion
Okay.
does that, but like
right.
towards Day.
In this
Towards me.
time, towards Day. All right, that's what she does.
Oh no.
All right, now we're gonna.
Dexterity.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Dexterity.
She's not expecting anything to happen.
So why don't you give me a composure in melee?
What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, that's just normal dodge, dexterity, and athletics.
How many dice are you rolling?
Shut up.
My hands aren't big enough to like.
Do you want a little cup?
I got 2 successes.
I got 3.
All right, so after the ribbon dancing, you think that maybe Sprocket is up his own ass and doesn't understand at all what he's talking about. But you take a second before you make this strike, and you do compose yourself, and you think about being in the gym, and you always thought the talk about chi was all bullshit, but you were there for the lessons when you were being trained. But you like internalize that thing, and there's something about your motion. You can feel it gather in the sword and the handle of your katana, and a single shot goes out towards Day. Day, in the very last second, thinking this after seeing the ribbon
I'm
dancing.
literally side-eyeing Lawrence,
right.
and I
mean,
see this beam, and
Yeah.
I think I just try to handspring to the side, but almost eat shit, and it turns into like a half barrel roll.
Yeah.
As it explodes behind me.
boom, 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 and the wave keeps on going for quite a distance past him.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I didn't think that anything
What
was gonna
the
happen.
fuck was that?
You saw my ribbon dancing and it was fine.
What
you
did you do
bitch.
differently?
I don't know.
Well, tell me about it. This is why we're doing it. Did you think of butterflies? What did you think
Well,
of?
you said to imagine a person that I wanted to die, and I don't really want anyone to die except for Set right now. But Day, you know, is my least favorite of the group of people here.
so
Yeah,
focus.
likewise, bitch.
Oh my god. You know what? These two always with this stuff.
And then I was just thinking about like training in the gym because that's pretty much what we're doing, right? We're just out here beating stuff up for practice.
All right, so you can send it in a line. What if there was like multiple days? this time not at Day, or do we need to have Day part of Day? Please come over here. And he grabs you by the shoulder.
When he goes to do that,
Yeah.
I'm gonna vanish.
Okay.
It's passive, and I just fucking.
Does he exist? Like,
Yes, he
hit
does.
this is a new thing he does, or is
You
this
know what,
oh,
Sprocket? He does still exist. Maybe we should find like some like car tires or some rocks or something for her to target.
oh.
Maybe not a living or not living person.
Fine. And he goes, looks around and finds one boot, a can, and like a little dolly that someone had left in the street fleeing, and a
Like a scooter or
yeah,
something.
like a
Yeah.
cart.
Wait,
you
wait,
know.
wait. Can I try a thing? It's one of my new skills.
Yeah. This is your time to get a hold of all the cool new shit you can do.
So I know that Day can disappear, but I have this new ability called Sense the Unseen. So I'd have to roll for it, but I could potentially see Day after he vanished.
All right. Yeah, you can do that. So as Sprocket's setting up what essentially is going to be your targets, you can definitely take the time to see if you can see that.
Okay, so it's my resolve and auspex.
Against his what?
Wits. And
It says if the vampire actively searches for a hidden supernatural entity, they roll resolve and auspex similarly. So which one is it?
it would be my wits and aspect, or
Versus
my wits
my-
and obfuscate versus your
Wits and
wits and-
auspex.
your active, whichever one's your active, because you're actively looking for me.
Yeah.
I was like, I know there's a roll for this somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
I got 2.
5.
Damn.
Oh.
You look around, and Vol kind of crooks your head, feeling the aspects that you're like letting out, trying to search for Day, and he knows where Day is.
I'm right next to
Yeah,
her.
right.
I'm literally like about to like trip her.
But like, first of all, he's kind of amused of how good Day has gotten at this, and also thrilled that you have a new ability. Like, he's never seen you in this particular light, so he's just very, that's interesting. He's Danika, go like this.
Throw my arm out to the side.
It hits you in the head.
Yeah, just right in the chest.
Yeah,
Just-
right. Yeah, right. It's like, very good. You guys together will be fantastic, honestly. I know that there's a little bit of animosity, and always has been, from at least the reports that I've read before and knowing you guys in person, but now that you can see things that aren't there, and he can be places he shouldn't.
What? I couldn't see him. What are you talking about?
Yes, but you were looking for him.
Well, yeah, Day always disappears, so I was just looking around.
But you weren't looking in the same way that you normally look. You were trying to find his essence, his dayness, if you will. It's a very different way of looking for something.
Okay, interesting. That sounds really fucking weird, but I guess we'll try it again later.
For example, and like he's going to do like a really low level low level obfuscation. Give me the same roll.
Oh, like Cloak of Shadows? Or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He rolled really well.
Of course he did.
He has 3.
I got 2.
He takes a step back and vanishes from your vision. Then you hear a little. Try again. 2.
5.
You hear this whistle, and as a hunter, I mean, like growing up hunting, you're used to tracking noises in the woods that would normally be like resounding off of trees, but being able to focus in on that one point. So after he gives you that little hint, you see what would be like a guy, the shape of a man that's walking through mist, like that negative space. And you first see it kind of just form around him. You can see the beginnings of his shoulders. And then something else weird happens. It's like you're almost seeing his emotional state. Like little blues start to form on what would be his chest region, and maybe a little bit of pink what outlines the neck. And all of a sudden you can see where he is. He becomes formed. Not like you can't see Vol as Vol normally would be dressed, but you see himself, his essence, in nothing.
Volt, I can see you. Can you feel that I can see you?
Very good.
Can anyone else see you?
I can guarantee you they can't.
Where's Day? Look around for Day.
You see Vol like slowly sit down, like squat down and pick up a pebble, like toss it in his hand. The pebble, from everyone else, the pebble just seems to be going up and down.
Yeah.
You can try to dodge this as you want, but he's gonna chuck it at you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try.
Try dodge. All right. That's just your dexterity and athletics.
Actually, I know what I'm gonna do.
All right. You can try to catch it too if you want, or whatever you want.
See if it can hit me.
Yeah. One success. Not very good.
Okay. I'm gonna use my quantum movement so that it's just Lawrence all of a sudden.
Oh, okay.
No.
For the audience at home, please explain what this does.
Okay, so we've homebrewed a couple of vampiric time abilities, kind of in betweens. This one is called Quantum Movement. It's essentially Blink, which allows celerity user like Danika to move up to 50 meters in an instant. This is similar, but it affects both Lawrence and I. So basically, we switch places up to 50 meters away.
Okay.
So when he throws it, my reaction is just to turn it into Lawrence. That way, I'm hidden somewhere else.
Okay. No problem. So
And then Lawrence
it costs you a blood point, but it just works, right?
Yeah, one does. Yeah.
Yeah, but it does cost you a blood point.
Yes.
All right, so do me a rouse check.
Ooh, we don't have any blood dice out today.
We're good.
All right.
And
Lawrence is
that
sitting.
adds to my hunger, right?
Yep. Lawrence is sitting there, just having like looking around, like having a conversation with Vol. All of a sudden, he goes, boom! Rock right in his forehead. You are now where he was standing, but still in the shadows. Jesus Christ!
Oh my God, Volt,
Really?
why would you throw a rock at Lawrence?
Day
Ow.
laughs in the distance.
Yeah, asshole. Really? This is about looking up. I swear.
We're supposed to be training.
Yeah,
Just
right.
like the whispers.
Yeah, right. Lawrence hasn't figured out how to find you yet because he doesn't have that ability.
Sprocket, are you done yet?
Now, I want to see if you can hit these like the targets. Can you only hit one thing at once, or do you have another?
No.
Because when I saw you in the green room, it was more of like a scatter shot.
When I was dancing?
Yes.
I just tried that. It didn't do anything.
Well, think of them all as day. And he's lined this up like on the far side against a building shot.
What, so instead of slicing down, you want me to slice sideways?
I don't know how this works. We're
Like
figuring
throwing
this
a
out
frisbee?
together.
Yes, I think that would make the most sense, to be honest.
Yes, think of it being like what you did in the green room. You know, that didn't seem to be like one point of attack. It appeared to be more of a scatter shot, if you will.
Okay, I guess I could do a more focused, sort of inspired ribbon dance.
Yes. Hold on. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. And Incanibatoristo. I don't know the words of this song, but just try to dance. Yeah, right. And he starts
Dancing.
clapping,
Doing
to
the
beats.
wave.
Fair enough.
We're bringing it around.
All right. And your composure and melee.
Nailed it.
5 successes.
Oh, as you bring it down and you're odd dancing to his clapping, you feel this moment that reminds you of Tai Chi when you were learning to control your rage. Some of those movements that were just sweeping and trying to bring that focus energy. You always thought it was bullshit, but you know what I mean? It's still in you. I mean, hours upon hours, you were on a training mat doing this. And as you raise your hands above your head, you feel that one position of Tai Chi that you used to do the stretching before you really thought you got down to the fun parts of your workout. And it's like that moment freezes for you for a second. And as you extend your arm out, you can feel the energy pulsing through your hand from the pommel of the katana. And a straight line of energy comes out, pushes the car back, and all of the targets knocked prone. Ah! So do I have to clap every time, or is this just the special. I mean, you made this happen when there was music upstairs as well. In
Maybe
fact,
music is the key.
The Nosferatu was quite a good DJ.
You're
by the way.
surprisingly good.
I know. You barely reached the things. So try to do it one more time, just without the music, so we know.
No music?
No clapping. Just see if it's internal.
Fine. Try and do it again.
Sure. Give me
but
the same
just
roll.
from that one position.
Yeah. Oh, so you want to start from where you felt it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Absolutely. Let's give it again.
That's a -1 success.
No.
You go and like thinking that you caught the idea and you got right back to that one thing. As you swing, you just end up hitting yourself like with your bicep as you swing through. Nothing happens. Perhaps we'll get you a headset or something.
Okay, yeah, see, I
Yeah,
really think it's the
maybe
music.
it's the music.
Lawrence,
All
can
right.
you call Jigs?
Yeah. Well, Lawrence goes.
She's a DJ, right?
I don't know if there's phones right now. But yeah, we can figure out a way to. There's a lot of shops that are exploded, but I'm sure we can get you a headset.
Okay.
All right, so music is because the music is your thing. This is fantastic. Now we know. So where's the half breed?
I just kind of walk out of a dark doorway.
Oh, so the clothes stay on the person.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
But you could
I think we need to
change-
get Lawrence a trench coat because I'm not about not having my trench coat half the time. You feel me, Lawrence?
Lawrence is like, that's fine. I'm tired of wearing tight t-shirts.
Okay.
I think I ripped the seam out of your shirt
Well,
last time I
excuse
was in
the
it.
fuck out of me.
You know.
I'll wear baggier t-shirts. Christ.
So, I mean, I haven't tried to do one of these yet. You mind if I try to do a thing?
Okay. Yeah.
And
I don't know how to stand, so I'm just awkwardly shuffling around.
are you back in your clothes or are you in Lawrence's? at
I'm
this
technically wearing corduroy pants and my trench coat, and then
point? Yeah.
which means that Lawrence is in some tight fitting.
Take out the stuff you stole from that old geezer.
These,
the
and I
lo-
pull out the lockpicking kit.
Yeah.
This?
He goes, yeah. All right. And he looks at it and
Do you want them, or
no, just hold on.
I can throw them to you? Or...
Yeah. Being an ancient, he's starting to grasp this a lot quicker than the rest of you. You know what I mean? Like he had a school for crazy shit essentially as a kid. So he goes, all of a sudden they're in their hand. Hold on. Try to take him back.
Okay.
No, just look at it. Look at it first.
Okay. All right.
All right.
And I just focus on when I had them in my hand in that moment.
Not that this is how we're gonna roll it, but just give me a willpower roll.
Okay. Two successes.
Into your hand. Well, that's cool as shit.
Whoa. Hold on a minute.
All right, so they can be transferred in between two places. And he he walks over to to you, and he takes out the keychain and throws it over to you, Anna.
Yes.
Now try to take it from her.
Yes, try to take it from me.
Actually, you know what, Lawrence? You go ahead. I'm just...
Yeah, Lawrence sits there and really concentrates and goes, I don't think this works this way. I think it has to be.
It doesn't feel this. There's
No,
I don't know,
there's
it's
nothing for me to grab. Throw
Yeah.
it back to him.
To throw it back.
Yeah, it's I have an anchor to it now that it's in his hand.
Huh.
Try the jacket. So
I like the jacket.
yeah, Lawrence thinks about the jacket. Boom, it's now on him.
Now Dave's almost completely naked.
Yeah, right. He laughs. He goes, "All right."
Ah, God damn it! I bring it
Try
back.
All right, boom. Clicks back this time. It is passive, right?
Yeah.
You now know how that works.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. So they must live on a different plane together. Independently, they can't move in between each other, but together, they can move objects in between. Interesting. Fantastic.
And why did life had to get so goddamn complicated?
Yeah, right.
And then I look over at Anna.
Yeah, with
And
the-
she's all fucked up.
Yeah, right. I'm like, what are you even talking about, Dave? You don't have anything protruding from your arm.
Yeah, right.
Speaking of, what is that?
I do not know.
Is that a Rasputin thing?
I would soon.
Is it broken?
No.
Is that-
Does it hurt?
No,
What
not
does it
at
do?
all.
You
I
need a
do not
splint?
know.
I poke
do not
it.
know.
I'm just poking her arm.
I don't know if we should poke it.
I'm still just poking her arm.
Does it come on both sides? Or
I don't know. I never tried. And then I like flash out both arms. Does
Okay.
it work?
He goes, so when you were shaking your hand, I mean, like, what caused this contusion?
I do not even remember. I mean, you know that I do like to talk with my hands, and I just made like a wild gesture, and it came out.
As you say gesture, I'd like you to roll your strength and occult.
Okay.
Looking for 2 successes.
Okay. The problem is I got some ones. I have 1 success.
Nothing happens. All right, so he looks at you as you wave your arm and he goes, you've read quite a few books. You know I don't particularly enjoy you, but you seem to be quite learned.
It's quite rude.
Yeah, well, you are a vampire, and I haven't killed you.
Yeah, Sprocket, are you
So-
trying to fight?
Oh, God blessed. I enjoy you. Half-breed, I enjoy you, but you are still a
That is my best friend.
child of the night.
Okay.
I want to find...
Well, I mean, but this seems to be experiments for, your benefit as much as ours. So do you want me to try again?
As a learned individual, have you ever seen something like this in a book? Perhaps the Rasputin?
I have not read his books.
Interesting.
Maybe you just gotta feel it. And I'm like, shoot, like the trench coat is going back and forth. And I was like, Anna, just try to feel the blood, you know?
Just try
You
to
always-
feel the blood.
You're all about
Oh, yeah,
blood,
yeah, yeah.
right?
Okay.
Or
Like,
Anna,
it's-
it helped me to just aim at Day. You could just wave your arm in that direction and see if
I
something
swear
happens.
I have a
to
problem
God.
with the day. Okay, so Anna is like
We'll
jumping.
do it at the sprocket.
Anna's like,
Try to strike me, night creature. Attack me with your other arm.
night creature. Did you listen?
It's better than half. Jesus.
Yeah.
God bless. It sounds
Yeah.
like someone sneezes every time Sprocket is talking about me.
God bless you.
God. Okay.
Thinking about the
Anna is
occult.
jumping up and down, like on the spot. She's like stretching
it.
her head
You
from
gotta
side to
feel the
side,
blood.
swinging her arms around.
You can do it, Anna.
1,
Looking
No.
for 2.
none.
No.
That's no successes.
Sprocket comes right up to you and hits you in the face.
Excuse the shit out of me.
Yeah. Let's see.
Danika pulls out her katanas.
Yeah. It's fine.
Anna, do you want me to kill him? I'll kill
You
him.
can try again.
This is fine.
Kill me.
Kill you.
Day, do you think you're gonna go
Can't even believe I'm going to waste the blood. 2, finally. I had 3, but there's also a 1, so 2 successes.
Take a swing at this asshole werewolf, man.
Yeah.
All right. So it.
No, wait. No, that's right. 3, 2.
2?
Yeah.
No problem. It does come out of your arm, and you have a chance to chance to attack him.
Okay. I'm going to try to shoot at him with it.
Point blank.
Okay, no
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Boom, like right into his chest.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. That's going to be your stamina and firearms.
Okay. 1 success.
You're point blank. He can't really dodge, and he was trying to aggravate this out of you in one fluid motion. Getting hit in the face, you kind of turn backwards, holding your nose. Your arm flips out again. This mantis like appendage springs from your forearm. You pull it back, and as if you were letting go of a slingshot, a burst of blood that crystallizes the moment it leaves the tip, explodes into his chest, knocking him back 5 feet. Knocks him off of his legs, and he's now sprawled out like a turtle on the back of his shell.
God damn, Anna.
Anna.
Going to go over and I'm going to stand over top of him and I'm going to lean down and I'm going to look him like in his little semi-wolf muzzle and I'm going to get nose to nose and I'm going to say, do not talk to me such ways. You have terrible breath and I do not like how it smells.
Very good, night creature. We've found something out.
Night
Perhaps it's anger that you need. She needs music, you need anger, and they needs nudity.
I don't need nudity. I need Lawrence.
All right. Hot Asian men.
Oh
Yes,
my
that can also be put on the Buck's Vol. And
It's like
Vol's
you're
just
so close to being smart.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
he's walking around and goes, "What is it? Can you retract them?"
I do not know.
Please, God, I don't want to get on a plane with that.
I do not either.
Yeah, you're going to roll your composure and your occult to try to retract them. You're only looking for one success.
And composure. Yeah, there they are. 4. Oh, wait. 4 successes.
And you take a second and you look at your arms and just like, it's almost like a mind palace for you, like very much triangles and shapes and occult images like start to settle into your, now that you've grabbed the idea about how to use these, this is much more like almost like you're wearing a hood and they just relax into your forearms. There's a little bit of blood that still trickles down, but they are seamless, as if you were never hurt.
Okay, can I try to pull them out again?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Same roll. One success.
Strength and occult. Oh, look, 4 successes.
Shrink. Both on both sides. It does hurt. Mm-hmm. It is cutting your flesh every time.
Ouch.
Oh my God, Anna, if you do that fast enough, do you think you could fly?
No, I do not think it will get me airborne, to be honest. I'm going to try to pull them back in again. And they got 2 successes.
Yep. Shrink. Back in.
Okay, that is better. I'm going to try to pull them out and fire one off again.
Day is like
Sprocket
Day is
goes,
what is
not
that?
at me this time. That was enough.
Day is like Slackjaw, just watching this monstrosity.
Yeah, right.
It's like, oh, that's fucked up.
3.
What are you aiming at?
No, that was to pull them out again.
All right. Yes,
And
they
then
come out.
3.
What are you aiming at?
I am aiming at something that is just beside Sprocket. Just beside it.
Comes out. You see as it leaves this time because it's not so close quartered. Mm-hmm. And you're looking directly at your arm, almost like aiming, like as if your knuckles were like iron sights almost. You can see what appears to be like a gelatinous glob of your own Vitae leaving. And you can feel a little bit of weakness as that happens. It travels and it seems to crystallize, almost like it's frozen. Whizzes right past his hair. He doesn't seem to dodge, though, and that annoying dog forever smile is upon his crazy mouth or maul. And then it hits the building right behind. Amazing. Quite good. You're the same thing that she does. Can you make it go whoosh in a lateral way? Don't shoot at me, but
I do not know, and quite frankly, it's making me very hungry, and when I get hungry, I get a little bit irritable, so I either need to go feed before we continue on, or somebody will get hurt.
Okay.
we'll find that out later.
Mm-hmm. So I fired twice, so that's 2 hunger points.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's a hunger point every time.
Mm-hmm. She's using her own blood.
Using my own blood.
It has a hell of a... If
punch.
it hits, it has a hell of a punch.
Yeah.
It just knocked back a very old werewolf.
All right, there's one thing left to do, Lawrence. So there's some cool things about being a vampire, all right? It's not just about being undead. You get a couple of bonuses, you know. It's not about the blood and the bleh and the bleh. Then I look at Anna. There's one last thing I need to do. So I'm going to be like, look at Lawrence, like, I have an idea for you, because there's a lot of cool things about being a vampire, and one of them is you're a little bit stronger, so I could probably, you can, like, you know, actually, like, not break your fucking arm every time you go out.
Well, that'd be useful.
Yeah, pretty useful, right? But also, you're not very good in close quarters combat. I've seen it. You did great with the table leg.
Yeah, right. He's like, I wish I still had that damn thing.
Anyways, I've got an idea. When I'm looking around, and I'm like, Sprocket, do you have a knife?
Of course. He like reaches behind his back and pulls out quite a large. It would be a scimitar.
Do you have a smaller knife?
Oh yes, and he pulls out like a workman's pocket knife.
Thank you. And then I walk over to Lawrence, and I'm like, okay, so you know when you're bored, you're always throwing cards,
Yeah.
and then they stop and they come back?
Well, yeah.
Just throw a knife instead, Lawrence.
He actually takes your opinion. He pulls out his deck of cards and he holds the knife. And he like he actually like winks at you. He throws up a card, and then right when it's in the middle of its spin, he throws the pocket knife and then holds up his hand. Only you being able to like see his timeline sees it as quick. When the rest of you see it, it just peers back into his hand, and it has the card that he threw like stuck on the knife. Mm-hmm. Well, that could be useful.
I knew you could throw knives, you son of a bitch. I made a bet with myself in my head. I was like, I know this guy throws knives.
I really don't, but it did come back. You know, I mean, that's.
And you're lucky that it did not come back blade first, Lawrence. You could have lost a finger.
I don't think it will. And you got to feel it, Anna. You know how you're feeling it over there? You know, you're feeling it? Just got to feel it.
Right. Feeling things. Okay. Yeah.
He takes the card off the blade and folds it back and hands it to Sprocket.
So we need to get you some throwing knives and a trench coat.
Maybe that
And then I needed some throwing knives as well.
maybe that Linda, she seemed to have a lot of knives.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure she has something for me.
And there must be a little, I mean, I don't know what kind of street this is that we are on, but all of the windows are smashed out. It's not really stealing if the door is open.
You know, they just look around for a knife shop.
Yeah.
I look around for a knife shop.
You find a haberdashery that's blown up.
Huh. There's a haberdashery over here.
Oh my god, with the haberdasheries. Oh, fine, is there a nice hat?
Hats. Pope. Time Pope hat. Lawrence.
Lawrence walks over.
Actually, can I make a insane roll to see if there's a time Pope hat in all of this rubble and wreckage?
Yes,
I've got time.
I will need for a time Pope hat that is equivalent to what he had.
I'm looking for the time Pope hat. It fell out of the plane.
Oh, that you're gonna have to hit tens for me.
I'll fucking do my best.
All right, yes, you can look for that time Pope hat. You can look for
It'd be so funny if it was sitting in the window of the shop, like they just found it and decided to put it up for sale.
wits and investigation.
It's got to be awareness because it's a concealed object technically. You got to
your
give me
bigger
that
roll?
roll. You got to give me
Fine.
that. No, my wits is also 4, but my awareness is for
Wits and awareness.
Oh, wits and awareness.
And to find that exact
hat.
which would be absurd. I'm looking for 2 tens.
Oh my god,
Robbie, he's rolling 9 dice.
I know.
maybe
2 tens.
1, 2, 3. Come on, Lawrence. I owe him so much. So many ones.
Oh no.
You go over, the closest thing you find is a fez.
Eh?
No.
Eh?
Lawrence takes it and puts it on his head and like cricks it to the right and goes, huh?
I immediately take it off. No.
Aw, Lawrence, you looked so cute.
The fezzes were cool.
Is there a trench coat though?
I mean, a lot of blown out shops. You guys can keep on looking around.
And that's where we're going to call it for this week for Vampires and Vitae. We are starting to get to the end of season 1, but fear not. We are going to have a season 2 and some really exciting news. We have partnered with Pop Culture Cosmos, and you'll be able to watch Vampires and Vitae on Twitch. And there'll be a Facebook Live that you'll be able to watch at the same time on our Facebook page. And then, of course, the podcast will be cut and episodes will be fully edited and things like that. So the podcast will continue as usual. There's just kind of fun bonuses now that are coming with it, thanks to the partnership with Pop Culture Cosmos. So you can, of course, between now and next Friday, follow us on Twitter. You can find us on YouTube. We're on Facebook and Reddit as well. And don't forget, if you are on Twitch, make sure you give a subscribe to Pop Culture Cosmos. And we'll see you there. Probably about a couple of months away from us actually getting it started, but it is something that is 100% in the works. So until next week, you guys, if you get the opportunity, make sure you just go for it and take a big bite out of life.